All right, now guys, we're going to jump to 5.6, if that's okay, and we are going to start with the tenures. And when we're done with the tenures, if these people are so approved by the board, then we'll take a short break and go visit with the possibly newly tenured faculty next door.
For those in the audience that are not familiar with what tenure actually is, what is in those binders?
Well, as a reflection of commitment by both faculty and administration, we've established 4 major criteria on the basis for assessing candidates for tenure. And they have to do self-reflection on teaching effectiveness, curriculum development, professional development, and commitment to the college. And in there are the tenure evaluations of their peer review committee, the administrative review, the faculty self-appraisal, and their portfolio and student responses. So it's a very rigorous and intensive process, and I think the faculty can testify to that, but it guarantees the excellence in teaching that we have here.
And would you like to go ahead and then
Yes, if Dean Zuccarello, would you please share some highlights of Assistant Professor Galassi's portfolio and your recommendation of tenure?
I'd be glad to share some highlights. Tina Galassi is a joy in every way, and I know I've only been your dean for a short time, but I was actually lucky to come in on Tina's process when I did, because really Tina and Marie had already done all like the hard stuff. The great opportunity I think that Tina and I worked on this year was Tina is a doctoral student at Governor State. And one of the projects she wanted to work on was to look at her curriculum and think about how to improve the way that she teaches. And one of the things that she did was she reduced her PowerPoint slides by 25%, which probably doesn't really mean anything, but in nursing, can I get a and what she did was she basically changed out what is kind of a passive learning format and then reimagined the curriculum and inserted into those curriculum modules then active learning strategies for the students, and the students loved it, loved it, loved it. So I thank you for allowing me to work with you on that project. That was awesome, truly. Okay, now back to the point. So, Tina Galassi, her credentials, of course, are excellent. She earned her bachelor's degree from Lewis and then her master's of science also from Lewis. Like I said, she's currently a doctoral candidate in the DMP program at Governor State University. Prior to coming to Prairie State, she served as an instructor in the nursing education program, senior nursing education, at Palos Community Hospital. One of the most touching things I think about Tina's tenure portfolio was the students' comments about Tina really talked so much about her heartfelt passion for nursing and also for educating them. And I think it was also just interesting that one of the things Tina says about herself is how she'll arrive at class early and stay until she's sure all the questions have been answered. And again, I think in all areas that's so important, but I think especially in something like nursing where these students have fought so hard to get into that program and to be successful, it's so important that our faculty reach out and show that kind of caring concern that you do. I also was teasing her today about her Smarty Pants Award. She was also recently named as top nurse in 2014 by the International Nursing Association, and she will be the leader in the Worldwide Leaders in Healthcare for this year. She's definitely a leader in the department, and she always pushes us to look at things in a new way, whether that's PowerPoint or just policy. She also assisted in preparing the nursing department for their successful accreditation bid last year. And she's also been the nursing club freshman level faculty liaison for the last year. Oh, the whole time. And she also serves on the pinning ceremony committee. I also just want to take a minute to just recognize her peer committee, which is Patty Everhart, Nancy Kasdan, who came out of retirement, and Denise Janus from Dental Hygiene. Who forgot to hear what? Did she bring you a gift? Okay. So anyway, I recommend highly without reservation.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Dorello. Based upon the evaluation of the dean, the peer committee, student evaluation, and the portfolio of documentation, I hereby recommend to the president the candidacy of Assistant Professor Galassi for the Award of Tenure from Prairie State College.
Thank you, Dr. Hansel. And at this time, then, I hereby present Assistant Professor Galassi for award of tenure to the Board of Trustees.
And if the board may indulge me, I would like to make the motion that the Board of Trustees award a faculty tenure appointment to Miss Christina Galassi, Assistant Professor of Nursing, effective August of 2014. May I have a second?
A second.
Discussion? Madam Secretary.
Trustee Donahue? Aye. Trustee Hill Corley? Aye. Trustee Mosby? Aye. Trustee Walker? Aye. And I say aye.
And it is with absolute amazement and honor that I say aye.
That's it.
Yeah, you know,
It has been an amazing 3 years of tenure. The journey has just been outstanding. I'd like to thank the Board of Trustees for their time in reviewing my recommendation for tenure. I want to thank my tenure committee, who Patty went ahead and already introduced. The three of them are here tonight. Denise had a CPR class, so she came and visited me earlier, just like to be here with us. But their words of wisdom and their assistance each semester just goes without saying. They've helped me grow each and every semester as an assistant professor. I want to thank my fellow nursing faculty. They're all kind of sitting throughout the room in here. They're all over the place tonight. Along with Camille and Janet, our secretaries, who helped us tremendously, and Dean Zuccarello and Dr. Hansel. Without all of them, they've guided me and supported me throughout this entire process. To my family and friends who are sitting here with us tonight, thank you for their love and support. This has been a new chapter in my nursing career. I've waited so long to be teaching, and I've loved every single minute of it. It hasn't been easy starting my doctorate at the same time. My mom can attest to that. I come home, every week praised, but without them, I couldn't do it. They're my support system. My mom always tells me to keep dreaming and reach for those stars, and that's what I try and do each and every day. I'm the person I am today because of her. I couldn't do this without her. I came to Prairie State because I like the smaller school. I like the more personable campus. I wanted to be able to give back to the community. And I just hope that I can make a difference in our students' lives, and that I can help them to keep reaching for those stars and dream those dreams the way my mom teaches me. I've been privileged to work at Prairie State College, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Huggy, mama. Kitty, mama, kitty, mama, kitty, mama, kitty.